What if someone in your life right now, someone you trust, is slowly, quietly controlling everything you do? And you have absolutely no idea it's happening. Not a stranger, not an enemy, someone close to you. Psychological manipulation doesn't look the way you think it does. It doesn't come with warnings. It doesn't announce itself. It hides behind smiles, concern, and things that feel like love. Today, we're exposing the 7 signs that someone is manipulating you, and most people miss every single one. According to research, psychological manipulation affects nearly 1 in 2 people at some point in their lives, in relationships, at work, even within families. The scary part? The more intelligent and empathetic you are, the more vulnerable you are to it. In this video, we're going through 7 signs, from the subtle ones you brush off every day, to the ones that, once you see them, you can never unsee. Stay until sign number 4. Most people say that one hit them the hardest. Sign number 1, gaslighting. You remember something clearly, a conversation, a promise, something that happened. But when you bring it up, they look at you like you're crazy. That never happened. You're remembering it wrong. Why do you always twist things? Over time, you stop trusting your own memory. You start double-checking yourself before speaking. You apologize, even when you know you're right. That's gaslighting. And it's one of the most dangerous forms of manipulation because it doesn't just control what you do, it controls how you see reality. Research published in psychology journals shows that victims of gaslighting are 3 times more likely to develop anxiety and depression, often without ever understanding why. If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling more confused about yourself than you were before it started, pay attention. Sign 2 is one almost everyone misses because it actually feels like love. Sign number 2, love bombing. In the beginning, everything feels too good to be true. Constant attention, compliments, gifts. You're the only person who truly gets me. It feels incredible, and that's exactly the point. Love bombing is when someone floods you with affection, not because they genuinely feel it, but to create dependency. To make you addicted to their approval before they start using that addiction against you. Once you're hooked, the warmth starts disappearing. Slowly, just enough to keep you chasing it. You find yourself trying harder, being more agreeable, walking on eggshells to get back to how it felt at the start. That cycle, warmth, then withdrawal, is a manipulation technique, and it's deeply rooted in how the brain processes reward and fear. Sign 3 is what happens when they start using your own guilt as a leash. Sign number 3, guilt tripping. You try to set a boundary, express a need, say no to something, and suddenly, the conversation is no longer about your needs. It's about how much you've hurt them by having needs in the first place. After everything I've done for you, I guess I'm just not important to you. Fine, go, I'll be okay, I always am. A skilled guilt tripper doesn't argue, they don't fight. They just make you feel so terrible for standing up for yourself that you'd rather abandon your own needs than feel that guilt again. Over time, you stop advocating for yourself entirely. Not because you've given up, but because it's become too exhausting and too painful to try. Sign 4, this is the one most people say changed how they see everything. Sign number 4, isolation. It rarely starts as a demand, it starts as a preference. Your friends don't really care about you like I do. Your family always makes you feel bad. You're so much happier when it's just us. Little by little, the people who know you best start to disappear from your life, and the manipulator becomes your primary, sometimes only, source of emotional support. Research consistently ranks isolation as the single most dangerous manipulation tactic. Because once you're isolated, every other tactic becomes exponentially more powerful. There's no one left to tell you, that's not normal. You don't deserve that. I'm worried about you, ask yourself. When did you last spend real, easy time with friends or family without it feeling complicated or causing conflict? Sign 5 is one of the sneakiest because it always comes disguised as honesty. Sign number 5, projection. They lie but accuse you of being dishonest. They pull away but say you're the one being cold. They're controlling but call you controlling for noticing. Projection is when someone takes their own behavior, feelings, or intentions and places them onto you. It serves 2 purposes. First, it deflects accountability from themselves. Second, it keeps you so busy defending yourself that you never have the headspace to examine what they're actually doing. If every argument ends with you somehow being the one at fault, if you often feel like you're being punished for something that doesn't quite make sense, projection might be at play. Sign 6 is one that often goes completely unrecognized, even by therapists. Sign number 6, the silent treatment. Not the healthy kind of space where someone says, "I need some time to process this," but the deliberate, weaponized kind, where the silence comes suddenly, without warning or explanation, and it's held for just long enough to make you panic. You don't know what you did wrong. You don't know how to fix it. All you know is that their approval has vanished, and it feels unbearable. So you reach out, you apologize, you make yourself smaller. And the moment you do, they're warm again, like nothing happened. That's not conflict resolution. That's conditioning, training you to associate their approval with your compliance. And sign 7, this one is the most important to understand because it explains why leaving is so much harder than it looks. Sign number 7, moving the goalposts. You do what they asked. You change, you try harder, you give more. But somehow, it's never enough. The standard keeps shifting. What was good enough yesterday isn't good enough today. This isn't accidental. A manipulator who keeps you in a constant state of almost good enough never has to worry about losing control over you, because you're too busy trying to meet their expectations to stop and realize you were never going to meet them. That was never the point. The exhaustion you feel, that bone-deep sense of never being enough no matter how hard you try, that's not a personal failing. That's a feature of the manipulation itself. If any of these signs felt familiar first, take a breath. Recognizing manipulation is not a weakness. It's one of the most important things you can do for your mental health and your relationships. Awareness is always the first step, and the fact that you're here, watching this, paying attention to your own psychology, that matters more than you know. If this video helped you see something differently, share it with someone who might need it too. It might be the most important thing they watch this year. And if you want to keep understanding your mind and the minds of people around you, subscribe to Psych Pedal. We drop new psychology insights every week. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and remember, understanding yourself is always worth it.